Hey guys, thanks for coming back and watching another Keto Made Easy by Keto Connect recipe. Today we're going to do flourless chocolate cake, and this is what it's going to look like here. So this has calories 296, fat 26.4 grams, protein is 7.4 grams, carbs are 8.4 grams, fiber is 5.8 grams, and sugar alcohol is 24 grams. So I'm preheating the oven right now at 350 degrees, and then I had to buy a new thing for a new Springform 9-inch pan. I have never used one of these before, so I ordered it on Amazon. It was like $9-10 or something like that. It's got like this little hooky thing here. We're going to spray this with some avocado oil to grease it up here. Make sure we get it really good so nothing sticks. It's brand new. Actually, I didn't order this on Amazon. I got this at Marshall's for like $6. So a good deal. The first thing we're going to do in a small bowl here, let me bring this down here. I got my eggs off to the side here. So the first thing we're going to do is put 5 ounces of baking chocolate chips. I've got that right here in this bowl here. And then we're going to add a stick of butter, one full stick of the Kerrygold butter, and then half, another 2 tablespoons of them also. Let me just unwrap this here. So 1 full stick, and then we're going to add in 2 more tablespoons. There we go. So then we're going to add this in the microwave for about 30 seconds or so, and we'll stir it up. So let me go ahead and put this in the microwave. Get my fork out for when it, or actually we'll use a spoon. And then while that is cooking, we're going to set that aside when it's done, and then we're going to take 5 eggs and put it in a large, crack the eggs into a large bowl. Take a look at that chocolate here. Ooh, it hasn't melted at all. So we'll have to stick it in there for a few 30 more seconds. I can't talk tonight. It is almost 8 o'clock at night, and I am making this. So I am going to put this back in the microwave for about 30 more seconds and see what happens. It should be thawed out by, or melted by then. I always forget the paper towel. Always. I always forget the paper towel. I don't know how, but I always do. And then where it says with a hand mixer, mix until frothy. So while that microwave is still going, check on the chocolate here. It still hasn't melted all the way. So we'll stick it in for a few more minutes, a few more seconds. Get a little bit more melted. That butter was a fresh cold one, so I didn't let that one thaw out. This is the last minute. Let me make a dessert. So I was not very prepared. So there is our chocolate mix. We're going to set this aside. We're going to grab another bowl here. And in this bowl we're going to add the sugar alcohol, which is the erythritol. So we're going to add 1 large cup of erythritol. So I'm going to add in the Swerve brand, but you can use whatever brand you want. This is what is going to, I'm going to probably use up all of this. Yep. I'll have to put this on my grocery list because I still have quite a few recipes to do for this cookbook. We're almost to the end. Almost. And then we're going to add in the cocoa powder, which is half a cup of cocoa powder. So I've got my 100% cocoa powder here. I'm going to add half a cup. And they said chocolate. It is chocolate. There we go. And we're going to mix this up with a fork. Just kind of mix it together. Make sure there's no clumps. And then once we got this mixed in, we're going to add it slowly to our chocolate mix. Our oven is preheated to 350 degrees. So we're going to do this in 2 batches here. We're going to add a little bit of this, stir, and then add the second half. Now we're going to add the rest in. This is definitely powdery. And then we're going to pour this mixture. It says pour the batter into the greased Springform pan and bake for 40 minutes. And hopefully this does not make a mess, you guys. Like I said, I've never used one of these before, so I'm a little scared here. Because it, like, the bottom just pops out. So, like, let me grab my spatula here. Don't want to miss any chocolate. I've never used a Springform gadget before, so we're going to see how it does. And then we're going to cook this for 40 minutes, and then we'll either try it tonight or we'll try it tomorrow. I know people don't like that noise, but I don't like to waste any chocolate. But we'll be back later. So I do not like the Springform pan. It makes big messes. So I'm going to show you what it did to my oven. Luckily I had a oven screen type thing to collect it all under there, but it just burnt everything. It made a big old mess, and then it got all over the rack here. I do not know, I mean, the recipe does not say to put a baking sheet underneath the form, so I don't know what I did wrong, but I mean, here is the cake. You guys can see it's pulled away from the thing, so we'll just see. It says to let it sit for 15 to 20 minutes to let it cool, so that's what I'm going to do. But My husband's not going to be happy that smells like burnt cake in here. Not a big fan already. Here is the cake that we made the other day. It is the Flourless Chocolate Cake, and I had a disaster making this. I am not an expert with these Springforms cake pans, so we're going to go ahead and try this. I did cut a piece out already. It's very thin, so we'll see what happens here. We're going to take a bite out of it. Yuck. Nasty. It tastes very burnt because I had a big issue, as you will see in the video, that it went all over the stove, and then it just tastes like crystal, like too much erythritol in it, and it tastes horrible, you guys. It's got a good chocolate flavor, but it does not taste good at all. I would not recommend this one for anything. It is not good. Thanks for watching, guys. Till my next one.